Welcome back, everybody. I'm Juan. I am your personal trainer and your group fitness instructor. Today we have chair fitness. The entire class will be done while we are seated in our chair. We are going to use only a pair of hand weights. So I have a small pair of dumbbells that I use. If you don't have dumbbells in your home, you're welcome to grab 2 cans of food. Maybe you'll grab 2 bottles of water, or maybe you'll just use your own hands in fists and use your own body weight. You pick. You could also use a variety of all of the above, right? So depending on the exercise, you change the amount of weight. Before we begin any physical activity, I ask that you do take a quick moment to scan head to toe. How are you feeling? If you've identified any area that might need a little extra love, say today your elbow is bothering you. You have maybe tennis elbow, or say your shoulder just doesn't really feel 100%. Whatever you might have, I ask that you please give yourself extra attention and care when moving that joint. Otherwise, we will be very cautious about how much impact we put down into the ground, because we remember anything that we put down comes right back up into our joints. Enough talk, let's have some fun, shall we? Sitting up nice and tall, I would like for you to first please be at the edge of your seat. Start by giving me some alternating toe taps. Let's take these toe taps out wide, similar to windshield wipers. Now let's take these windshield wipers and bring them just right in front, still tapping, alternating each foot at a time. Now let's take these taps into our heels, so it's a heel lift. Still alternating right and left. Now while alternating, we'll add that windshield wiper movement, but now with our heel out and in. Nice. Folks, let's go ahead and bring that move, make it a little bigger, bring it a little further up into our hips so we have a seated march. Now with this march, I still want you to be aware of what's going on in your upper body. We are sitting up nice and tall. You're going to brace in your core, trying to keep a neutral spine. We have the side of our chair that we can hold on to if we feel like that helps to support proper posture. Let's take this march out to the side. So we're tapping it out and in. Now bring it back, bring both feet back to the center, just tap those toes. Bring it back to heel raises. Now, placing both hands on the side of our chair, let's walk our feet out to the front, all the way to the point where we have our legs at full extension. Start to walk your feet now back behind to the point where we're now walking on our toes, or tapping our toes. Again, we walk forward, legs are in full extension, walk your feet back. So now you're just feeling the toes. Now, keep it in just a standard march. Your feet are below your knees. Now, from this march, we're going to do what's called a V-step. So I want you to step your heel out, other heel out, then bring your feet together. So it's right, left, right, left. Right, left. Let's make it a left, right, left, right, left, right. Nice. Notice the whole time I'm doing this motion, my upper body has remained neutral. So I'm not slouching, I'm not leaning back. Chest remains neutral, so I'm facing you the whole time. Okay, folks, we're right back to just those alternating toe taps. Now let's alternate the heel lifts. We're easing into this warm-up, slowly lubricating our joints, building a little bit of heat in our muscles, so that way we can dive into a really nice strength workout. Folks, let's keep our feet nice and flat. What I would like is that we let our hands or our arms hang at the sides of our body. Lift your shoulders all the way up like you're trying to make them touch your earlobes. Then push them straight down. Again, we lift, really pulling it all the way up. Then we push them straight down. 2 more times. Lift, pull those shoulders all the way up. Push them down. 1 final time. Let's lift. And push it down. Bring your arms out, extending out in front, reaching like you're reaching for me. Flip your palms so now they're facing outwards. I want you to reach back, grab the back of your chair. We're feeling now a stretch in our shoulders and in our chest. Now again, we're going to release the chair. Palms are facing towards one another. This time, palms are together. I want you to squeeze, pressing in towards one another. Release, reach for me. Flip your hands, palms are out. Squeeze through your back, reaching straight back, grabbing your chair. Stretch the chest. Nice, release the chair. Hands come in front, we squeeze our palms together. Nice. Well done. Folks, we are going to dive into our workout. We're focusing on lower body first. This first set of exercises, we will not use any weight, only body weight. Still sitting at the front edge of our seat, we're going to focus on hip flexion. And I'm focusing first only on the right side. I'll sit up nice and tall. My hands will be holding on to the side of the chair, and I'm going to lift my right knee up, tap that foot down. Every time I lift up, I'm working through my hip flexor, and I'm feeling my abdominals because I'm trying not to alter the angle of my back. We have 5 remaining. We lift straight up, slowly bring that down. Stay in control of your movement, so you don't want to just drop the leg after the lift. 2 more. Last one. And release. So I'm sure that right now your right hip is feeling in the front definitely a lot of heat, maybe a little burning. That's what we're looking for. Still sitting up tall, we're now bringing all of our focus onto the left side. Just lift that knee up. Don't round in your spine, okay? Keep yourself up. Lift the knee. Tap it down. We have 5 remaining. Lift, release. Last 2, and 1. Well done. Folks, I'm already feeling the burning, so I hope you are too. Still working these unilateral movements, so we're shifting our attention back to the right side of our body. This time, it's going to be all hamstrings. So our hamstring is the thigh muscle on the back of our leg. What I would like you to pretend, notice how my shoes are bright pink. They're bright pink, kind of indicative or kind of a reminder of like bubble gum, right? So Let's use the bubblegum thinking. Imagine that we were walking outside and we stepped on gum. We all know how annoying it is to have gum on the bottom of our shoe. So we are going to pretend like we are scraping the gum off of our shoe. Still sitting at the front edge of our seat, using the chair, the sides of our chair here just to help us remain a neutral posture. I want you to extend your right foot out in front, keep your sole of your foot flat to the floor, and just scrape it back. You bring it out front, pressing down, scraping or keeping the heel flat or the sole flat, pull it back. It's like you're scraping gum off of your shoe. But every time you scrape back, we are forcing a contraction in our hamstrings. Yes? Let's go 5 more times. Why not? Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Left side, same thing. Let's get rid of that gum. Leg comes out in front, foot is flat on the floor, just pull, scraping it back. Five remain. 3, 2, one last one. Nice. Just catch your breath. Feeling good? Folks, we are still at the front edge of our seat. Now we're going to do a movement with both of our legs. So we have a bilateral move. What I would like, you're going to reach for the back of your seat. So not the back of the chair, but your back of your seat. Just so that we can lean a little further back, but still maintain a neutral spine. I would like you to please extend both legs out front. My heels are touching the floor. I am actively pulling my toes back so that I have that dorsiflexion really going on in the ankle. Now, from this position, I'm keeping my body nice and tense. I'm going to lift my right leg, lift my left leg. Both of my legs remain at full extension. So I'm working my quadriceps. I'm working my hip flexors. I'm working my lower abdominals, right? It's a pretty involved move. You have control over how high you lift your leg. If you want to make this easier, look what I'm doing. I'm just lifting only a few inches off of the ground. I haven't had to change anything else. If I do want to intensify this, I'm going to lift my leg higher. Now, here's a note. The higher you do lift your leg, the more abdominal activation and engagement we get. Let's take a break here. Slide both of your feet in, sit up nice and tall. Just breathe. Hopefully we're still feeling really well. Fired up. Ready to keep going, yes? Yes. Okay, both of our hands are holding on to the top, or we would say like right above our knee. I don't want you to lean right on the knee, but right above where the knee is. Place your hands. Now, we're going to hinge forward with our upper body, so I'm actually leaning into my legs, right? The weight of my upper body is now coming through my arms into my hands, pressing down into my legs. From here, I'm just going to lift my heels. up. Note what happens every time I lift my heels, my whole body lifts up because I am leaning into my legs, right? My upper body at this point is not really doing any of the work. It's transferring it down. We have these heel lifts, so we're really focusing on training those calves. Let's get 5 more. We lift, release, up and down. 3, 2, last one. Nice, sit up tall. We are going to begin all of those exercises again. Still sitting up tall, right at the edge of our seat. We are going to just lift, putting all the focus on our right hip flexor and right lower abdominals. Lift that knee. Tap it down. We're up. Lift. Two remain. Here's the last one. Lift and release. Nice work. I don't know about you, but the right side of my abs and my hip flexor, what we generally or call our core, it's feeling fiery. It's warm. It's burning. Let's be even. Let's get the left side involved. Let's go. Lift. Tap it down. 9, 7, 5, 3, last one. Nice, well done. We have that gum, that really annoying gum. Right side, bring that heel or bring that whole foot flat on the ground. I want you to scrape your foot, pulling it back. Here's 8. Now, folks, obviously the amount of weight that we press down into the floor is going to affect how much contraction you're feeling on your right hamstring. I'm trusting that you're not just going through the motion, right? Let's really press down. How about 3 more? One last one. Good. I felt those. I hope you did too. Okay, left side, same thing. Flat foot, pull it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hamstrings are definitely feeling it. Okay, folks, both of your legs come out. Now, the nice thing about this exercise being right after scraping the gum is that the entirety of this exercise, we have our hamstrings in a lengthened position, so they're able to kind of stretch out a little bit. Heels are firmly placed on the floor, legs are nice and straight, our back or our spine is neutral, so we're sitting upright. Dorsiflexion in the ankle, so you're not pointing, you're pulling the toes back. Now let's just lift and down. Other side, lift. Now when I count the repetitions on these exercises, I count once I've done right and left. So we've already done 5. This is 6. Here's 7. 3 remain. 2. Last one coming up. Slide both feet in. Okay. How are we? Feeling good? Hands are just above the knees. Feet are immediately, or heels are right below our knees. Lean forward. Your upper body's weight is now being supported by your lower body. Now let's lift those heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Folks, do me a favor, sit all the way back in your chair. Just relax for a moment. Maybe you're tapping your feet. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just completely still. I just want you to relax for a moment because I'm sure that your lower extremities are already feeling fatigue. Yeah, we have a lot of really big movements in today's class. We have one more round of them, so I do want you to give yourself ample recovery time so that way we can perform our final round as our best round. Okay. Let's sit nice and tall, right at the edge of our seat. We're starting with the right side, hip flexion, but I would like for your spine not to flex, okay? So it's only from the hip. Sitting up tall, let's go, right side, knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. Okay, left side, same thing. Let's finish this exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work, folks. Feel free to extend your legs if you need to. Bring them back in. We have those hamstring curls or that gum to scrape off. So let's go to the right side, flat foot, curl that leg or scrape it back. Hang in there, we have 5 more on the right side. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Good. Left side, same thing. Foot is out, let's scrape it back, pull it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Folks, let's extend both legs out in front. Just sit here for a moment. Let's talk. Now, whenever we do train our hamstrings, there is a very, very high likelihood that you're going to experience some type of cramping back there, right? Our hamstrings are one of the few areas of our body that remain very, very tight, almost always, but they're also one of the parts of our body that will cramp first. So that being said, that does kind of give us a little hint about where we are with our hydration. If you're cramping a lot, A, you do want to extend your legs, shake it out, maybe stretch, but B, you also want to stop to think, how much water have I drank today, right? So that being said, don't ever wait for me to instruct you to grab water. If you're feeling like, you know, it's a good idea, which it's always a good idea, I want you to just reach for your water and hydrate. Now, let's go to the next exercise. Both of our legs are extended out in front of us. We're sitting at the edge of our seat. I'm going to really focus on pulling my toes back and really focus on keeping isometric contractions in my quadriceps. So an isometric contraction is where I'm flexing versus not flexing, right? So I'm keeping it nice and tense. Now I'm going to alternate lifting right and left legs. This is our 5th one. We're going for 10, so we have 4 remaining. It's right leg, left leg. How about one more right and left? Slide both legs in. Nice work. Okay, please place your hands right above your knees. Make sure that your heels are right below your knees as well. And we will lean forward and lift. Lift those heels. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit all the way back. Nice work. Very nicely done. We are done with our lower body circuit. Thank goodness. So, for right now, I just want you to relax. Maybe introduce some type of lower body movement so that we can keep that blood flowing. Get the blood from our lower extremities back up to where it belongs. Now, join me in sitting at the front edge. We're going to stretch our hamstrings really quickly. Keeping your left leg bent, I want you to extend your right leg straight out. Pull those toes back. Now lean with both of your hands into your left thigh, hinge forward. The more you hinge and the more you push your right heel into the ground, the more you're going to feel some relief on the back of your right leg. Now, depending on your flexibility, if you could reach for your toes, you're going to reach for your toes on your right foot and pull them back. Obviously, not everybody has that flexibility, so you can keep both of your hands up on top of your left thigh if that feels more doable. Please slide your right foot back underneath your knee. Extend your left leg straight out. Both of our hands come down to lean into our right thigh now as we start to hinge forward. Pull the toes on your left foot back towards your body. Again, there is that option where if you can grab and reach for your toes on the left side, go ahead and pull them back. If you can't reach your toes, both hands should have remained on top of your right thigh. Let's all push off of the right thigh, sit up nice and tall. Nice. How are we feeling? Good? Awesome. Folks, don't forget to hydrate along the way. Remember, we're going to repeat every exercise. We do each one 3 times. So feel free to take a moment to hydrate whenever you need it. If you are ready, we are going to shift our focus to our upper body exercises. Now, we have some shoulder work, we have some chest, we have some tricep action. So that being said, let's all extend our arms out to our sides. I would like for you to please face your palms to me, thumbs are up. Let's make small arm circles moving forward. We're doing 20, so we've done 5. Now we're going to shift the direction. We're still with the thumbs up. Now we're moving those circles backwards. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Hot, right? Really, really hot. Good, now I know that we're ready. Please reach down, grab one weight. Before you right away dive down, remember, keep your head over your heart. That's just for safety. Don't want anyone feeling faint. And feel free to use your thighs as a tool. I always lean into my thigh just so that I have a little extra support in case I had to push myself up with my upper body strength. So we only need one weight. If you don't have a hand weight event of some sort, then just make a fist. Just use your hands. Now the weight is we're holding it on our right side. We're going to bring our arm up, and it's a shoulder press. So I just want you to press that arm straight up for 10, 9. My left hand, I'm going to just hang it at the side of my body, thereby making my core work that much harder to stabilize me. If that's too difficult, then I do want you to hold on to the chair, maybe hold on to your thigh. We have 3 remaining. Press. Press. And press. Nice work. That arm comes down. Please take the weight on your left side. Arm comes up. And let's go. We press straight up for 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice work. That weight can rest on your lap. Take a moment. This next exercise, you could use just the same hand weight. If the same hand weight maybe for right now feels a little too heavy because of the shoulder presses we just did, you can just use your hands. You're gonna either hold your hands in prayer position, or you're going to hold the weight in between the palms of your hands, still with the hands looking like a really wide prayer position. From that position, we're going to press our arms together. When you're squeezing them together, what happens is you feel your chest contracting, you feel your biceps contracting, You feel the inside of your deltoid or the inside of your shoulder contracting. So it's a very involved move. Even though all we're doing is just pressing in, it's a lot. Every time that we press in, I want you to count at least 1,000. Okay, then we pause. We're doing 10 presses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Nice work. Bring that weight down. Still holding the weight in both of our hands. If you're not holding the weight now, I do want you to please grab that weight. Scoot to the edge of your seat if you're not already there. Both of our legs come out nice and wide, so we have a good solid foundation in our lower body. I want you to extend your arms straight down right in front of the chair, and we just lift right up to about chin height. Nice. We lift. Our arms are fully extended, so we're trying to keep a very, very minimal bend in the elbows. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Well done. That weight rests on our thighs. So we worked a little more chest there. Abdominals have to be nice and braced in order for us to safely extend those arms. But the front of your shoulder did a whole lot of work too, right? Good. Taking the weight in your right hand, I'd like you to lean forward. I like to, with my left elbow, just lean into my thigh. So it's kind of like I'm just relaxing, talking to a friend maybe. But my right side, I'm gonna pull my elbow back behind me, and I'm going to extend, or what we call kick back, that hand. So my triceps are now working. We're going straight back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Taking the weight now in our left hand, leaning into our right thigh. Now the point in us leaning forward with our upper body is that A, we're supporting our weight with our thigh, so that way our back can remain neutral, right? I am always repeating like a broken record, neutral spine, neutral back, and that's because I'm very, very aware of the potential for us injuring ourselves, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. We all should be able to strength train and leave here with no new pain, right? Okay, so taking your left elbow straight back behind us, leaning into our thighs, we kick back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, folks. Sit up nice and tall. Let that weight rest on your thighs. Just take a few deep breaths. Remembering, water is always a good idea. Okay, if you are ready, we're going to begin right at the top of our circuit. Taking the weight in your right hand, bringing that arm up at your side. You decide with your left side, with your left hand, do you want to lean into your thigh? Do you want to hold on to the chair? Do you not want to hold on at all? You pick, but our right arm goes in motion. We go straight up. 10, 9, 8. Now notice when I'm lifting, I keep the weight always above my elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it in our left side, in our left hand. Let's go right into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, that weight comes right in the middle of the palm of our hands. Holding it right up in front of our chest. It's a series of pulses inward. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're really squeezing those hands together towards the center into the weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That exercise makes me feel really warm because every time I'm pressing in, which I hope is happening for you too, you press in and everything tightens, right? Okay, take a quick moment. Now, if you're not at the front edge of your seat, you're going to get there. Legs come nice and wide, further apart. The weight is right in front of our body. Our arms are already almost at complete full extension, right? My elbows aren't locked, but they're close. From here, I'm just going to lift right up to about my chin height. Here it is, lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done, folks. Shifting our focus over to our triceps. Grab the weight with your right hand, leaning into your left thigh. Let's bring that right elbow back and we kick back. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Sit up, rest. How are you doing? Are we breathing a little heavier? I know I am. Okay, let's take that weight in our left hand. So we're going to lean now into our right thigh. Left elbow comes back, we kick back. 10. You know, when I say that, actually, it just occurred to me that it sounds like I mean we relax. I mean with a motion, kick back with the arm. We're not relaxing. This is not a relax time. 5 more, please. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's leave that weight on our thighs. Just take a moment. Maybe extend your arms. Maybe let them hang and dangle them at the sides of your body. Whatever feels good for a little recovery for you, do that. Oh boy. Okay, so folks, we have our third and final set. We're going to take a slightly longer recovery in between because I would like this final set to be your most powerful. Feel free to reach for your water if you'd like to hydrate now. Let's all grab our weight on our right side. Position ourselves for our shoulder press, and let's do it. We're going up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right up here. Well done. Okay, that weight comes into our left hand. That arm comes up, and we dive right in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay, this weight comes into the palms of our hands, or remember, you can just give me prayer hands. Either way, we're really pulsing, squeezing, and pushing our weight into ourselves, right? Into our hands. Hands or weight in front of your chest. Let's go. 10 pulses. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. Folks, bring your feet further apart. Extend your arms down in front of your body, and let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Place the weight on top of your thigh. Just give yourself a moment to rest, recover. We have our triceps. We've got to finish them. So please grab the weight in your right hand. We're going to lean into our left thigh. Keeping a flat back, take your right elbow, hinge it back, and let's extend that arm behind us. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember, you have to stay in control of the movement. So the positive work and the negative work, they all matter. Here's 3, 2, last one. Yes. We have just one more side. Take the weight in your left hand, leaning into your right thigh, hinging forward from the waist. Left elbow is up behind us and we kick back. Extend that arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Folks, let's finally place this weight on the floor. Yay. Take a moment, catch your breath, just relax. Okay, folks, what I would like, let's all take one big breath. Arms are going straight up. With your exhale, sweep your arms back behind you, grabbing the chair behind you. Maybe scoot a little further back into the chair. I would like you to be able to lean forward, opening through your chest and feeling the front of your shoulders stretch. Now sit up, release the chair. Nice work. Let's all take our right arm out to the side of our body. Now we're going to cross that midline in front, trying not to let our right shoulder lift. Grab the back of your right arm with your left hand and just gently pull that arm over to the left. Again, focusing on not letting the right shoulder lift. Keep it level with your left. Now release that arm. It goes straight up. Arm is up in the air. Bend your elbow. Pat yourself on the back. Let's try not to push your head forward, right? Try to keep your cervical spine in alignment, or your neck is aligned with your spine. Left hand comes and grabs your right elbow, stretching through your triceps on the right hand side. Now release both arms straight down. Folks, let's take our left arm out to the side of our body. Palm is facing me. Now start to pull that arm over past your midline, that middle meridian, right? Keeping your left shoulder from lifting, your right hand is going to gently assist as we pull that left arm to the right side. Now release that arm, extend it straight up. Now, pat yourself on the back with your left hand. Still trying to maintain a neutral spine, trying not to affect the position of our neck. Right hand grabs our left elbow and gently pulls this arm a little further back. Now release there. Folks, we did a lot of work in our hip flexors today. So I would like to put a little focus on them. Let's all rotate our bodies so that both of our legs are facing the right side of the room. I would like for you to please rest your right arm on the back of your chair. We have to be at the front edge of our seat for this to work, because I want you to be able to drop your left leg. Your left knee should be able to face towards the floor in front of the chair. So we're trying to get both legs at about a 90-degree angle. Placing our left hand on the outside of our right knee, let's gently rotate, looking over our right shoulder. Start to unwind. Bring both legs up so that we're still facing the right side of the room. Now please rotate to me. And now let's rotate our whole body over to the left side of the room. Still remaining up at the front edge of our seat. Our left hand is going to rest on the back of the chair. My right leg, I'm going to drop it in front of the chair. So now my right knee is facing down towards the ground. Both of my legs are at about a 90-degree angle. Now please take your right hand on the outside of your left knee and start to gently twist through your spine. So now we're looking over our left shoulder. Now let's start to untwist. Bring your right leg back up. Now please rotate your body so you're facing me again. How are you feeling? I hope that you feel amazing, because you did amazing. Let's all take one big breath. Both hands go up to prayer as we inhale. We exhale, both hands down to heart center. Please join me in making a heart. I leave you with my love and my respect. Have a great afternoon, folks.